Hey, it's me, Fish, Richard. Um, Fish is just my nickname. Um, I actually introduce myself as that a lot to people I don't know or people I'm just meeting or whatever. Um, so sometimes I get mixed up, like I'm doing this video right now and I'm introducing myself as Fish, even though most people who are watching this video have already seen my videos. So they know me by Richard, but also this is my channel, Ugly Red Source of All Evil. And this video today is for a suggestion that I was tagged for from the horror. Did I say that? The horror, the horror. However you want to say it, I don't care. Jenna, she's the host of that particular channel, and so she tagged me to do horror movie icon matchups or crossovers or whatever you want to call it. Like she suggested things like Leprechaun versus Chucky, you know, crossovers and matchups and things like that. So I'm going to jump on that bandwagon and put my thoughts on the subject. Obviously, I'm one of the few that actually liked Freddy versus Jason, and so obviously that crossover slash matchup has already been done, but still, I'm thinking maybe like throw Michael Myers into the mix, or maybe not even versus Freddy or Jason. You have Michael Myers versus another Halloween icon, which would be Sam from Trick or Treat. I mean, it's not the Halloween franchise, but it's a movie during the Halloween holiday. So, even though Sam's just a little tyke, Michael Myers is a big dude. I don't know. That'd be pretty interesting there. I mean, theme-wise anyway. I don't know how. I don't know how Sam would fare in that. I would imagine he would lose, but I don't know. Anyway, I guess sticking to the little people bandwagon there, I was also thinking we've already had a Puppet Master crossover with Demonic Toys, which was, it's pretty cool. But I was thinking maybe, because the Puppet Master, I think, is more popular franchise, but they obviously got a shitload more sequels than the Demonic Toys. So maybe the Puppet Master puppets versus the dolls from Charles Band's movie Dolls. That's from the 80s. If you haven't seen it, you should really check it out. Actually, Scream Factory released a couple years ago, I think, a special collector's edition on Blu-ray of Dolls. So, but Dolls versus the Puppet Master puppets. Why not? Also, I don't have any that's prepared or pre-written, so this is just all stuff coming off the top of my head right now. So if you see me doing all this looking blank or whatever, then that's because I'm trying to think. Like I said, I didn't prepare. I just threw the camera on, and here we go. Okay, so let's see, what else could we have for crossover matchups and whatnot. I haven't seen the Saw franchise in a while. That little puppet thing that rides on the tricycle, the one that kind of has his face on the video. It's like, want to play a game? I'm going to torture you, blah, blah, blah. Maybe him versus the Leprechaun or something like that. I don't know. That might be a little lame. I don't know. Let's see. It's hard to think because I got so many franchises running through my head right now. And I don't want to really, you know, mention the obvious choices that I'm sure most people would try to pick, you know, like Freddy versus Michael Myers or something like that, you know. Maybe Japanese Godzilla versus American Godzilla. I don't know. Have they already done that? I don't know. I could have sworn I've seen something about that or possibility of that happening at one point or another. Uh, but I don't know. I could be just totally wrong on the so-called existence of the Godzilla U.S. versus Godzilla Japan. So I know they're doing a U.S. Godzilla versus King Kong coming soon. So that'd be pretty cool. And that's a classic crossover from way back when as well. I don't know. Pumpkinhead. He's a good big creature. Uh, Let me see. What other biggish, tall type creatures are there that Pumpkinhead could square off against? That's hard. I can't think of any right now. I know there are creatures similar to Pumpkinhead. Why can't I think of anything? Ooh. But Pumpkinhead versus something. All right, so I copped out at that one right there. Well, how about Pennywise, for the dancing clown from Stephen King's It, versus Captain Spaulding? I mean, Captain Spaulding is just a human, but he's a psycho, so why not? You know. Oh, if you don't know who Captain Spaulding is, he's the character from the Rob Zombie movies, House of a Thousand Corpses and Devil's Rejects. So, well, it's going on to human psychopaths. Maybe Norman Bates versus Captain Spaulding. They're both pretty psycho, but Captain Spaulding will probably whip his ass because even though Norman Bates was a psycho, he was a mama's boy psycho, so he probably wouldn't be as psycho or psychotic, if you will, as Captain Spaulding. So, I don't know. Or do we want to get into inanimate objects that are, I'm not sure if they're possessed by a demon or they're just somehow sentient beings somehow, but Stephen King's Christine, you know, that car versus The Car, which is a old James Brolin movie that he did around the same time he done Amityville Horror, maybe before, maybe after, I'm not sure. But yeah, The Car versus Christine, that would be pretty cool, I guess. I don't know how that would fare though. I mean, because you know it's just cars crash into each other. They go, and they regenerate or whatever. Well, I don't think the car can Yeah, the car did regenerate. Yeah, if you've seen the car, spoiler. At the end, you know, they blow it up and all that, but then at the end credits, you see the car's tires doing their thing in Los Angeles. So he came back just from a desert town to Los Angeles. I don't know what else. Ooh, well, feel free to leave any comments of your suggestions. I don't know who to tag in this because most of the people that I probably would have tagged have already been tagged by either Cashier 1 or Jenna of Horror the Horror. So I don't know. Well, if you're on my subscription list, if you're subscribed to me, and you haven't been tagged by either one of them, well, just say I tag you. And you know, if you want to make you a video or just write in my comments, whatever, you know. So I hope I gave you some entertaining thoughts on this subject. If you're not subscribed to me already, feel free to do so. Hit the like button if you want, and I will leave a link in the description to the Horror to Horror, her video that she done for this, and Cashier One. I know he done a video for this too. Uh, so you can check them out and subscribe to them. They're awesome people if you hadn't already subscribed to them. So yeah, so that's it for now. I got more stuff coming up, more videos I'll be making. Just don't know when. So, all right. Yeah, have a good one now. Yeah.